Good morning, Turtle Club. It is that time of day. Oh my goodness, guys. We have played this game for about 12 hours and still loving it. There's just a lot of... There's a lot more going on here. So I gotta, admit, a lot of people, myself included, when they saw there was going to be a lot more motion controls in this game, very hesitant to play Skyward Sword. And part of it was because, well, Twilight Princess really kind of used the motion controls less like a selling point and more like a gimmick. Good morning, Hobbs. And the more I play this, the more the motion controls, if we were using them, I can tell that they're heavily baked into the game. And less like an afterthought. So that's very good on Nintendo for that. Well, however, it does make this fight that we've been having rather difficult. You can see in the upper right hand corner we have a nice little blasé death counter. A lot of adulting got in the way and responsibility got in the way since the last stream. I really am going to be working on that this week. I will be actually taking a week off for my birthday. As many of you are aware in the Turtle Club, I turned 40 on Sunday. And one of the things I'm doing, as always, is I take a week off when I have a birthday to celebrate, or an anniversary, or anything along those lines. And this is no different. However, unlike before, I'll actually be spending a lot of this week doing house hunting stuff, adulting stuff, and hopefully getting some things put back in the buffer to where things like yesterday don't occur as often. It's the hope. But life is what happens while we make plans, and boy howdy, the last 24 months has proved that time and time again. So we fought this boss twice on our last stream, and each time we fought the boss, I keep forgetting about this part here. This right here gets completely shut off to us when we fight this boss, because down here is where we can get to. So for other attempts, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this boss out this morning or not. I hope so. But for other attempts, I just need to go through the door and stock up and heal up. Our biggest issue right now is we have empty bottles, and so that's a problem in and of itself. I don't believe the shield is at all... No. I don't believe the shield's at all useful. For this fight, I mean, maybe? We haven't used it at all. But we'll find out. And of course we do have another cutscene to go through, which is rather unfortunate. So one thing about this, and if I remember right, Twilight Princess had a lot of it too, where your punishment for dying, other than not advancing, was you had to listen to the plot point again. I think that's why some people hate dialogue in games so much. I like dialogue. Dialogue helps advance the story in ways that the art can't. Picture's worth 1,000 words, but sometimes they're not very concise words, Cutscene, cutscene, cutscene. Roll out of the way. Do brakes. We very quickly remember which buttons do what, and we get on. Let's go. Pyroclastic Fiend Scaldera. Welcome to my nightmare. Oh, that's right. The first one doesn't count. We gotta do the second one. Alright, so we're already down a bomb. That's okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Let us stab you. Let us stab you. And then we run. And then we gotta wait for this guy to cool off a bit. And it takes a bit for him to cool off. And then he rolls all the way back down. I think the problem is also, as we continue to fight this guy, it takes longer for him to cool off each run. I think as he breaks, he actually gets further and further up. And pretty soon he's just going to run over us, which we really have a problem with. Oh, did we get this time? No, we didn't. Ah. Oh, we might have gotten lucky. Ah. Oh, we're out of bombs. Oh no. It's like, why won't the bombs come? Why won't they save us? Oh. Oh no. We are making new life choices right now, Turtle Club. Alright, so heart. Alright. Pick up bomb. Thankfully, for the most part, this is a safe spot. And we're just going to let him do his thing, blow himself up. Or not. Dude got way too close. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Really? Really not liking this. All the way back down. No. Tell you what. No. I think I know what it is, Turtle Club. I think that's soy bacon down there. I think fighting him down there is a fool's errand. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We are observing his behavior. His behavior to observe may be super important. Maybe not, though. I don't think we can beat him all the way down like that. So I think we're going to have like a round of just dodging fireballs. Like this. Oh, those are bombs and fireballs. Okay, then he cools down, and then we blow him up. And then maybe we just run fast enough to where when he does his vacuum thing, we're actually close enough. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Was that it? Or is this another phase? Is this another... Did we do it? Good morning, Sue! Just in time to watch him die. Oh... He like cools off and then explodes. That's unfortunate. Like, I kind of feel a bit bad now. Like maybe it wasn't his fault, you know? Alright, we definitely grabbed this heart piece. Boom. Thanks for the GGs. I wasn't... I don't know what we did differently other than not being halfway tired. Hey look, it's a door that we couldn't go through in the middle of the fight for reasons. Like, I feel like it's some sort of like space age security protocol. We sense hostility in the area, so we're going to stay sealed. Makes sense, right? Oh. So we caught up to Zelda? Oh, there's the Sheikah symbol. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. You cannot go to him, Your Grace. Remember what we discussed. Okay. Don't like that person already either. So I got, hey, good morning, Chadley. Turtle Club, it is Chadley. If you guys aren't familiar with Chadley, he is also a streamer like myself. Streams on Twitch for his mature audience content. Streams on YouTube for his family-friendly content. Lately on Twitch, they've also started doing cross-stitch, which is pretty cool. That's one of the few types of craft art that I have not been good with, probably because I'm a bleeder, and so the idea of continually using a needle, not my idea of a risk I want to take. But he is making a very awesome map of the overworld for Zelda 3, and it is just amazing, Turtle Club, to watch that thing unfold. And yeah, definitely check him out. Definitely check him out. And on the YouTube channel, I believe he's currently streaming Wind Waker, which is within my absolute top 10 Zelda list. Game was amazing. I hope you're liking it, Chadley, because I've sadly, with the house hunting especially, I've not had half the time that I used to have, which means I barely have any now. So I've not been able to catch like hardly anybody's stream stuff, which is very disappointing, but you're cross-stitching right now. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, I feel like the goddess statues that were all throughout Breath of the Wild, like this one here, would have been far more significant in my head if I had played this game first. I mean, they're significant. I mean, it was cool to see the remnants of a former society kind of thing peppered throughout the map. A fated place. I'm not seeing a cube behind this one this time, but we'll find out. Oh, okay. Gate of Time into a distant world in Lanryu. Interesting. So one thing I am finding really cool about this version of Zelda, right? This version of the Legend of Zelda, I should say. Unfortunately, Zelda in this particular game seems to be doing okay for herself. She's going through completing tasks and what have you. But seems to be doing so with the help of somebody else, which always seems to be Zelda's plight. One of the reasons why I didn't care for the transformation in Wind Waker was because of that. Alright, so once again, we get shoved back into the volcano area. we need to explore that room, and I forgot to do it before I zapped it, so... Alright. Everything seems to be okay. But we'll find out real quick. Always double checking, guys. Oh, these respawned. Interesting. Oh, not as interesting. Okay. You there. Okay. Wow, I had these like completely down last time I fought them, and now I don't. Wow, did they get more difficult, or... I wonder. Alright, we are going to go outside this room. Ha. That's your tether, sir. I know gaming. Alright, well, the idea of coming in here to, like, explore and just immediately wiping with a death is not my idea of a good time. Charles! Hey, how's it going, man? It's going, yeah, it's going great. It has been a while. Life has been very, you know, life has been life. We've actually managed to get to a pretty decent schedule of things in our days, but real life kind of keeps creeping up on us. Oh no, 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 no. These things unfortunately hurt, and then they burn, and then eventually we die from them. I really need this to be some hearts. Okay. Okay. 2? We'll begrudgingly take it. Yep, still working that night shift. They keep paying a differential for it, and so I keep working it. You know, I've thought about not, right? Because one of the big benefits of working night shift in the Atlanta Metro is the fact that there's no traffic. And now that our companies work from home for a large portion of all the positions, I was like, hey, I could just, you know, not... Excuse me, sir. We fought you, and that was just not a winning proposition, so now we're just going to say no. Sometimes the easiest way to win is to not fight, guys. And that is a lesson you can learn in real life. Fighting is not always the answer. Very rarely is it. But yeah, so I was like, you know, I could take a look at what it would be to work day shift. Oh, yeah, Atlanta traffic, I want to say... Oh, no, 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 no. Ouch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Turtle Club. That is... We haven't had a silly death like that in a very long time. Let's up this counter. Yes, we'll continue. Oh my gosh. Atlanta traffic's pretty abysmal. hey, at least we have all of our hearts back, and we're all the way at the back of the beginning of the dungeon, so that's not ideal, but okay. But yeah, Atlanta traffic's pretty bad. So I work about 8 miles from the office. And if traffic is good, it takes me not too bad. I mean, I get to work from my seat that I'm sitting in right now, like, to the seat that I should be sitting in the office. Takes me about 25 minutes when traffic is good. When it's bad, it can take upwards of 2 hours. And it just really depends on a whole lot of things. Okay, so we need to go up here. We're going to see this little gap, and we are going to just go right in there. Okay. So 2 hours to travel. Yeah, 2 hours to travel 8 miles is pretty wowza. And it just really varies. And I work nights, and that's the super frustrating part about it. Oh, we forgot. Oh, okay. You know, we'll take it. All right, go up this way. Yeah, so working nights, most of the traffic that I see when I go into the office are the people coming home. And most of the traffic I see when I leave the office are people that are, you know, going into work. And that's when the worst of the traffic comes, though. Not so much when I'm going in, but when I'm going home. Because most people that are going home are, you know, they have no deadline, right? Generally speaking. So, like, you know, if you're going into the office, if you're trying to get to work, you're going to occasionally be behind. You're occasionally going to be late. You know, if you're like me and you wake up and you're like, you know what I need? I need to hit my snooze button. And then all of a sudden you've hit your snooze button too much. I don't bet we get a cutscene this time, but wouldn't it be funny if we did? Like, funny in a clown way and not in a real way. Yeah, on the way to work, when people are like behind their schedule, when they are needing to get to the office, you know, if I can't be late again or the boss will fire me, that mentality kicks in, and there are so many more accidents that delay traffic in those hours. And the other thing that really kind of makes Atlanta area really special when it comes to traffic is we technically we have one of the most largest melting pots of a community in the United States. Like, most people that live in the Atlanta area aren't from Atlanta. Oh, wow. I will absolutely stock up here. Excuse me. We will... Oh, yeah. There is... People are just... Okay, that button. Lock on. Can we not scoop another ferry up? Is that what's going on? Oh, there we go. But yeah, people are way more excited to be on their way to work, or people that are just in a rush. We can't climb up on the goddess statue. That's interesting. And so there's just a lot of kind of uniqueness there with the way the traffic flow goes. So when I'm on my way to work, most people are going home, and again, they don't have a deadline. They're not trying to get to home by a certain time, typically speaking, at risk of like finances or whoops, that is definitely not what we wanted to do. All right, we should be fine. We don't look back at the explosion because we're a cool guy, right? All right. But so that's been kind of my experience with the Atlanta traffic. So, you know, when it came down to it, though, the shift differential that the company pays me, when I sit down and crunch all the numbers, it comes out to like 3% additional money per year. I already enjoy working nights. So being able to make 3% more just for the shift I work on is rather nice. I can't look at that actual income and say that income doesn't count, because that income so counts. I don't think we can take this out of here, can we? Well, we can go to the outside. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes, we want to leave. But that's another one of the reasons why Digrat and I are have been so good in the, as bad as our situation has been, we've been able to do well during all the COVID stuff, is because I work nights. So a large portion of my work shift happens while she is sleeping, and a large portion of my sleeping happens while, you know, during the day. So while we're in tight quarters, you know, 850 square feet's a lot smaller than people think it is when it's got your whole entire life in it. We are able to share it because we're not spinning all the time. You know, back roads and side streets are almost as bad in Atlanta, which is insane to think about, but it is, and here we are. I don't know what these pinwheels are for. It's not the first one I've seen, though. Alright. I don't know if there's anything here. Whoa, no, not another one of those. I don't know if there's anything else here I need until we go to the desert, but I know drop this far will usually just take a heart, and we don't really want to do that. But yeah, I've heard traffic has gotten really bad in some areas that didn't used to have bad traffic, and vice versa. So I did not play the original game. I was so disenchanted with the motion controls in Twilight Princess that the idea of a game totally centered around them made my nose like wrinkle real bad. Like, I was like, oh no, we can't be doing that. Side game. So I guess we need to do this, right? 100% completion. So we'll do beginner. You bet we'll give it a go. But so I like a lot of what we're dealing with. So is this timed? No, it's not timed. Okay. So one means that there's like one spot beside it that's a bomb, possibly. A blue means there's like two spots. So I'd presume this is a shared spot. I wonder if it encounters all of those. So let's do an angle. So this is probably a spot. So I feel like I can dig this up and be fine. And that's a spot. Alright. So that seems to be... Boy, but now we have to like start memorizing stuff. Okay. So probably this. So... Alright. So that's... So these two seem to be spots. Alright, that says it's got... So blue... If blue really means two, then that means that these two are two. So let's dig here then. Oh, nope. Okay. Alright, so... Wow. Huh. So I take it green means that there's nothing around it at all then. So blue means something nearby. So if that's true, then these all should be green. And if green means nothing right beside it, then I should be able to keep digging this whole entire section here. Alright, and there's green here, so blue here. Oh boy. Oh, you too, man. You too. Alright, so what did we miss this time? Alright. So that's what it means. Alright, so we got 33. So I'm guessing we get something for being really good at this. So let's try intermediate. Rupors. Alright. At least these are not unfriendly bombs, I guess. They don't hurt us, so there's one beside that no matter what. Alright. Interesting. Well, let's be just really stupid guys and go for expert. Right, we only live once unless we're Link, and then we live a lot. So red means there's definitely a bomb nearby. So let's try this next corner. Oh. Alright. So green means there shouldn't be a bomb nearby at all. Blue means there should be a bomb in one of the corners or pieces nearby. Alright. So we know that one of these should have something. We know that one of these should have something. The idea of that... Let's go dig this one up and explode. Nope. Red. Red's very scary. Alright. That was a rapport, and if that's a bad spot, that means there should be a really good piece around here somewhere, right? Nope. Or that corner is like a silver rupee. No. Oh, wow. Okay. So we actually made a profit on that one. Not bad. So we'll say I'm done for right now. So the question is there a secret that we're not seeing? Clearly that's the dude's house. I mean, oh wait, here's this stone. I remember there was something on the stone that was slightly important. Okay. Alright, so that's all known information though. Okay. So we're gonna try an expert mode again. So I wonder, I'll have to, So the question now becomes, ouch. Yeah, we took a bath on that, so so we're done right now. We'll have to regroup and come back for this. If it has proven to us anything in the past about minigames, is generally speaking, there is some kind of record. Oh, when we blow up, we don't get our hearts back. We just don't die. Interesting. Hello, guy. Bye. Alright. Oh, there's a spot to dig here. Alright, that's fine. In the words of the immortal Mel Blanc, ain't I a stinker? Really kind of want bomb chews to be back. But they're not. Well, they definitely go way too far and way too fast for us to do what we were hoping to do, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see here. Who was texting me? Nobody important. Since we're working on getting a house, we are in constant communication with our realtor and constant communication with the lenders. Oh, bye-bye, Bokoblin. It occurs to me that there's a spot to dig here. And now we have more bombs, right? There's a few places that, since we can carry them in a pouch, in this map, there's several places that should be very more accessible if they weren't before. I, of course, don't know what those places are, because I am turning 40 on Sunday, and I've very much slept since the last time I've actually looked at this stuff. But we are exploring. Alright. Jump, jump. Oh, save early, saved often, Turtle Club. Let's get this save taken care of, because the save spots, what I've noticed also, is wherever you save last is where you respawn. So we definitely, in case we die, for, you know, any number of reasons that we usually die in games like this, we'll be able to respawn somewhere. Alright. Huh. I think the transition to the sword being pulled out also is something that I don't quite care for. Like, I get that motion controls are one of those things that my dexterous may be a problem, right? Huh. Oh, not what I was trying to do. If this was Wind Waker, Huntress would not forgive us for that. There we go. Oh, that was satisfying. That was something that I was like, I hope it does this, and then lo and behold, it did. Nice. Alright. Nothing in that one. Hey, here's some pots that we can... Oh, even better. A chair. There we go. I gotta get better looking at that for the chairs and stuff. It's like the Dungeons and Dragons short rest, you know? Well, I was really hoping that this bomb bag was going to open up this map a little bit more. And it doesn't seem like it does it here. Which, I'll admit, that's a little bit on the disappointing side of things. But I bet at Skyreach or the Juice Pumpkin place or any of that, bet you any of that place. So let's go back to our home, right? Skyloft, not Skyreach. I've played way too much Elder Scrolls Online lately. Do 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 on my broad wing, flying through roof. Do 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 do. Alright. So most of the secrets of this place that I've been able to ascertain are out here, where the graveyardy stuff is. And, oh, there's Beetle. We're so going to get a Beetle trip going. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Beetle. Slow down. Alright. Welcome! Thank you. Alright. Let's see what we get. We've got a fair amount of spending cash this time. No thank you at the moment. Yes, it is. So I'll say no thanks to that for now, and we're probably going to wind up buying that. But the reason why... Oh. A bunch of mysterious and mystical facts. Alright. I wanted to see if we could afford the life metal or one of the other items. So this is storage space. So we'll take it, and we'll take the wallet upgrade. Because right now we can only hold 900. And so if we want the bug metal, clearly we're going to have to be able to hold 1,000 or more. Alright. Now, oh. What? Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Finally can chat for a bit. How have I been? I've been good. I've been good, Chadley. The house hunt continues. Our realtor right now is on vacation with his wife in Greece. And our realtor came highly recommended from a personal friend of ours in Oklahoma City. And this is a husband-wife team, and they've been doing this for a very long time. And they work with people in Digrat and I's income area that are looking to move to where Digrat and I are looking at. So it's really good. But because they're a husband-wife team, because they don't have anyone really to work with us while they're on vacation, we're sort of at this waiting pattern. So there's other... I don't think I've got anything else to turn to that guy. So we're kind of like in this weird standstill. While they're in, Greece vacationing, we're just looking through housing listings, and we just can't go really look at them because we don't have a realtor to get us in. Now there are a couple things we could do to go and look at these houses. There's a app I think called Open Door, and a few other things, but oh, Fortune Teller Sparrow's house. I don't think I've been in this house yet. If they were any good at really seeing the future, they would have this place all booby-trapped. Because they would know I was coming, right? Of course, what was it? The Matrix said, what's really going to bake your noodle is, had they done anything about it, would I still break it? But yeah, so there's been a number of houses that have looked really good. The last house that we were going to, we actually put a bid on it. It wasn't the largest size that we were hoping to get, and it wasn't the cheapest home that we were looking to get. But it was in the best neighborhood that we were looking for. I mean, there's a lot of pros for this house, and we actually offered a competitive offer. It's just the person who actually got the house, got the contract, they did some crazy stuff. They actually waived a lot of home buying contingencies that protect home buyers, and they even moved the house from a, and this is what really probably got them the house, is they waived the what's called the damage negotiation contingency. Basically, what they said is, as long as there's nothing criminal going on in the house, they were buying the house as is. And Digrat and I are a number of things. What we're not is construction contractors. And so if there was like an issue with the foundation that may, you know, be a problem, or some issues with the plumbing, like the, you know, like the guest room toilet needed to have its plumbing replaced, not because of code reasons, but just because the plumbing wasn't as well as it could be. Those kind of things, that's not in our wheelhouse, you know. And hey, I got a beetle. Got a rupee. I was thinking there was places I could actually use bombs at in this location, but apparently not. Oh, there are dig spots here. That's what it is. So one of these dig spots scattered in the city might actually be a wind gust. But yeah, so we were, you know, kind of disappointed in that. But we have about 3 other houses that are like really high on our radar right now. We're just hoping that they don't wind up being bought out from underneath us while we're waiting for our realtor to finish. But yeah, the housing market in the Atlanta metro has just been full tilt, 0 to 60 the whole time. Like there's a guy I work with that is, you know, we live in the Atlanta metro, and he actually moved from Virginia here. And now that our company has embraced the work from home culture, anywhere where our company has a large presence, they're allowing our employees to actually live at while working from home. They still want us to be able to move into the office within a moment's notice. So somewhere there's got to be a rupee. Why is... Okay, I have to ask myself questions that really shouldn't have questions to ask. Like, why is that there? I don't know. Clearly there's a reason for that vine clingy stuff to be there, though. Is it hookshot reasons, maybe? Huh. But yeah, so, you know, we're still looking for lots of options, and we do have one house that's nowhere near our ideal, but it would service, and we've been really debating about that one too. But what about yourself, Chadley? I've not been able to catch up with you in a very long time, and I am disappointed in myself about that, because life sometimes, you know, happens, but there's been a lot of life lately. A lot of life. Like, I was really hoping to be able to get a chance to catch most, if not all, your Wind Waker streams, and I'd be able to catch some on Rewind through YouTube, but like the last week has just been more responsibility and less fun stuff. Save. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. So are there any walls that look like they could be blown up? Nope. Okay. So now we're going to go to the temple and put the next piece of the puzzle into the puzzle box. See, my office was the same way. They were looking at a September, but then the Delta variant started surging, and the Lambda variant was finalized in Tokyo, and they pushed it back to October, but we're pretty sure it's going to be January at this point. Man, you have done some work on that cross stitch. That's like, it's kind of funny to say, right? But it's like one of the highlights of my day when I wake up. I'm like, hey, let's go check all my Discords, and I see your latest progress post, and I'm like, man, this is amazing. I keep showing Digrat. She's never played or seen anyone play Link to the Past. She's not really a Zelda person. And she didn't grow up with it. She didn't experience it. And so it's one of those things that I've not done anything to save. But I'm going to save anyways. Because I'm Pavlovian almost. So, you know, she started gaming very late in life. So a lot of those classics have been so outshined and completely surpassed by other things, by other games. Like, I mean, if your first action-adventure RPG is Morrowind, then, like, the original Zelda just isn't going to be the same if you're playing that afterwards. And so, yeah. But I showed her the cross-stitch and the progress you made, and she's like, that's amazing. That looks so... And I think the crazy part is how well the cross-stitching lends itself to something that's like a 16-bit map. Here's this third magical rock. Oh, I bet you. Huh. Well, now. It could be. It could be. As soon as you are suitably prepared. So we know what that means. It means more time at the bazaar. It means we probably need to check stuff. But yeah, I think you might be right, Chadley, because, you know, cross-stitching does do pixel art really well, from what I've seen through other posts about it. And so if you have, like, the original source to translate... Oh, there's like a whole thing down here. Wow. Alright, sure. How out of luck are we over here now? Woo, I didn't think I was going to make that jump. Wait, is this how we got here in the first place? I think this is how we got here in the first place. Yeah, okay. Not as, like, happy with myself about that. Programmably? Yeah, it definitely could be. I mean, I could see that being easily handled by a number of different graphics routines. But yeah, it looks really good, man. I'm, For what it's worth, I'm impressed with it. I don't know what my opinion, what the worth of my opinion on cross-stitching stuff is, but I'm always like, wow, that's really cool. So... I had something in my head. Oh, yeah, before we end stream, we're going to go and do some shopping here to get ready for the next zone. So next week, guys, on Monday, we will be continuing on with our gameplay. No thank you at the moment. Yeah, oh yeah. That was what I was hoping to be able to do before everything got so crazy with the 3D printer. I've almost got everything set up for the 3D printer to be able to just kind of like go off in the background and print Like, there's a lot of 1 hour prints. And so, like, once a month I like to do like a 1 hour print and talk kind of thing. But, yes. We want to upgrade gear. Awesome. So improved durability on the metal shield. And the price is affordable. Go for it, man. Reinforced shield. Alright. So does this go up another tier? Oh, it's the best tier. Okay, cool. Alright. So anything else we can actually upgrade? So far, so not. Okay, that's fine. Meanwhile, this holds some sort of secret. This is still locked. Sparrow, tell me my future. Please do. Alright. Several bomb bags. See, this is why we like to call this guy up and say, hey, what you got going on? 150 rupees. Rupin, you're killing me. So we got a wooden shield. We don't have it upgraded. I don't think we've got this. Like, I'm presuming this game is going to be bananas at some point, because we still happen to have like an empty space. I guess since we don't need the metal shield, we can check the metal shield in, right? Alright, so we got all that. We have 2 fairy bottles, which potion's great, but fairies are a lot better for our ability to get into scraps. Alright, so we've done some beetle stuff. Oh, here we go. We really need to take the guy's stuff to heart. Yes, yes. That is the Zelda way, though, isn't it, Chadley? Like, you're like, oh, cool, I think I'm about done. Hey, I got this whole tablet restored. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, no, no. The tablet just opens up another, like, 8 dungeons or something. Silly like that. Because that's the way, you know, like, Majora's Mask was that way, Ocarina of Time was that way, so we expect that. We have come to expect that from our Zelda games, to be trolled by Trolltendo. Wind Waker was kind of the same way. I mean, it just all falls into place. Alright, where is a bird statue? There we go. So we got one more temple and then we're done with the game. Air quote, air quote. Alright, Charlie, well, enjoy your meeting. I'm going to have myself a good night, Turtle Club. Actually, no, I'm going to have myself a good day because I turned 40 this week. I'm actually on a daywalker shift, so me and Digrat can get some more responsibility done this week. So I'm going to have myself a good day. Monday through Friday next week, streams every day at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Hope to see you there, guys. Thank you all for coming in, Turtle Club. We've had quite a lot of people come in today. Hobbs, Sue S, Chadley. Check Chadley's streams out, guys. You won't be disappointed. Charles, longtime viewer there. Love to see people like that pop in, and new viewers as well. So, guys, I'm having myself a good day. You also have a good breakfast, a good lunch, a good dinner. Whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club, stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching and take care, guys.